Hey, what's going on guys? ZabbyMCHD here, and today I am playing a new game on the channel Trove. Now, I've tried to record this game a bunch of times, but it hasn't always worked. So today I'm going to be conquering 3 dungeons, and basically this is like an online game where you get a certain class or character, and you can get different classes, but you try to get as the class as upgraded as possible. Sorry, my computer is just like going ballistic. It's like, computer's too hot. So yeah, I'm going to go find a dungeon, and I'll get back to you guys, and we can conquer it, and we can get loot, and yeah. So it looks like we are approaching a dungeon. This seems to be, oops, sorry, wires in the way. This seems to be a dungeon. Yes, it is. So we're going to conquer this dungeon and get the loot. Now, do I have space? I have 2 space in my inventory, so that might be an issue, but it's okay. We can always find a plot of land. So here we are in this dungeon, and I'm going to conquer it. And here's the first enemy in the dungeon. Now you get XP from defeating enemies, and sometimes you'll get loot, but not always. The higher your magic bonus is, which just when the more enemies that use magic you defeat, the higher your magic bonus is. Like, these guys don't use magic; they just punch you. But certain enemies use magic, and also when you defeat enemies, you get magic bonuses, and they stick with your character until your character dies, and then you lose your magic bonus. And sometimes you won't lose your magic bonus; you'll lose a different bonus. But usually you lose your magic bonus. That's what happens to me most of the time. So I'm going to be right now. I've just been using left click and right click and left click. Right click is the shield ability, like that, and left click is just jab. But now when we do the cursed skulls, which aren't in every dungeon, sometimes it's just a boss. But we're going to be using our magic aura, and we're going to be using our shield, our spear ability. Now, I don't really like the spear ability, I'm going to be 100% honest, because it does a little bit of damage to you, but it also does damage to them. Let me see. I haven't really used it much. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage to them. Actually, it does a decent amount of damage, but I don't think it's really worth it to use because it does damage to yourself. But you never know, you might like it. Ooh, I just leveled up. Level 10. Sweet. So now I think I can go to the Uber world. So I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I cannot go into the Uber world, but either way, I still have to collect my loot. And what I did was I made a cornerstone, which you just go to an empty plot, like these spaces right here, and there are little signs, and you press E when you hover over it, and then it'll you can claim the cornerstone, and all your stuff will still be there. So let me just quickly beat this guy. Oh, you're the one that was doing all that annoying damage to me. Just both die. Thank you. Okay. So like I said, this class is the Revenant. I don't know if I've said that before, but he's the main tank class of the game, which basically means there are 3 tank classes. The least powerful one is the Knight, then the Dracolite, then then this guy, the Revenant, and you can't unlock him at the beginning of the game, whereas the the Dracolite and the Knight, you both can unlock at the beginning of the game when you first choose your class. Now, certain classes like the Gunslinger are not many people use them. He's kind of underrated, in my opinion. He's said to be one of the worst classes in the game. But I happen to like him a lot, and he's amazing. He deals the most damage in group scenarios, but I understand that's only a group scenario, so I understand why people say he's not good, because when you're playing solo, he's a little bit of a pain to play with, but that doesn't matter. He's still amazing. So I'm going to go find another dungeon and get back to you, and I will next time say what moves I'm using and what I'm pressing. So I found another dungeon, and I'm being attacked by a monster, and I'm sorry, every time I press the pause or unpause button on my for my recording software, it's also the button that opens your club menu, which clubs they're just clubs pretty much, and you can go in your club world. I'm sorry about that. So, yeah. So the club world was, I think, what we were talking about. So you can join clubs with your friend, and you can go in the club world, and there will be buildings there, and you can craft there, and yeah, it's really fun. So now I'm just going to go my new aura. This aura, you press 2, and it's the ultimate being aura thing. It deals damage without me even attacking. Like, I'm not even clicking anything, and he died. So, where's my loot? Don't tell me that. It's one of these. Oh, here we go. They just came downstairs. I don't know why. Ooh. This is a relic, just like the one I have. And it gives me +6 attack speed, minus 297 maximum health, which wouldn't be so good. So I'm gonna collect it, because I can still put it in my loot collector and get a really good looking spear, but I can't really do anything else with it. So we're gonna conquer one more dungeon, and then we're gonna end the video off there, and that will be the Revenant class showcase. Okay, so we are at this dungeon, and let's see, where's the entrance? Here we go. It's the same kind of dungeon that I was doing before. So, yeah, let's see if we can beat it, and if we do, what we get. So let's just hop up here, and I know I sound like I'm whispering, I'm like cheesy, because I am right now. I mean, like, you kidding me? No, but if you actually guys like this and like Trove, then I am definitely going to do more, because I love Trove, and I love recording, most of the time that is, and I'd love to record Trove. 2 favorite things. Alright, this guy's going to be difficult, so let's just get into the ultimate aura right away. Come on, face me. Look, he is dealing not a lot of damage to me. A tank. The Revenant's a tank. So if you hear that background noise, it's just my sister playing with my dog, and that's understandable because my dog got hurt recently, and he's all, like, sad and trying to cheer him up. So, let's get the loot and see what we find. Alright, so 2 legendaries, the face mask, and I think I have multiple, a ton of these. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.